about a little bit earlier is that, you know, it is a hard time to be an old school LPL support these days because the engaged supports have not been seeing a lot of play. They still are, you know, free.
Now, with the fact of the bot lane prio coming up from NIP, we actually have ShaoLongBao looking for the invade. So close to being able to maybe get the steal, but the duel.
Bit of a duel here, Lien. I don't think you win this. He's gonna flash over. That's first blood. XLB takes the side of Rare Adam. That's gonna be an early dragon here. Good little single Drake to pick up as well. The Infernal, one of the best, something we want to do right now. NIP look for this one here. Rich does not have Mega, nor does he have his ultimate, and he is a very squishy mini Gnar. They just all jump on top of him. 4 versus 1. Don't care. Don't tell me what the odds. You're still gonna lose.
Very aggressive pathing taken from Rich there to try to rejoin the team. Like you hit on, they didn't have Mega no one up. They're gonna go for the fight.
They're still gonna go for it. Looks like NIP may have secured that themselves, but there's gonna be a full all-out going in on the Dream. He gets taken out, so it was stolen away. Have level 6 on Shroud. That extra empowered turret could be huge. We're gonna see a little bit of a 3v3. Southwind trying to go in, does get the ultimate down to try and slot them all up, but again, Lien just can't make anything work. The flash forward onto Southwind means that he is almost certainly going to be dying. They're gonna give that one over to Dream, and just like that, get it as soon as he possibly can. It's dangerous to be here now. RA, good flash from Rich. He gets himself the Mega into the wall, but it doesn't catch on the Stripe. They're gonna be able to juggle this aggro pretty damn well. The all out, but he hops away. He's juggling it so well. Oh, he almost lands Cube with the crunch, but he's not quite able to do it. And that was so much used there from the side of RA just to try and get themselves the kill, but they do get it, and they drop the Rift Herald as well.
I mean, Rich made them work for it, but still, you had a wave pushed in the top side. You could see Strive pushing in mid. He has the realm warp available. I thought the TP was a little bit greedy coming out from Rich, but it seemed like he had the intention of outplaying any dive and hoping that their bot lane grew.
But we will see now Rich in a lot of trouble again. They're going to be able to CC him down. Maybe even get on top of him. Yep, they're going to get all the single target CC, and he is just dead to rights. This is priority. But now Dream gets hit by the Chain of Corruption. They're going to put some decent damage down on top of him. He flashes away, but not before the Vi can get her ultimate out. She gets herself a little bit overextended. Beyond the Hunt is popped as well. And everyone's just... Neither team wants to give this one up, but neither team wants to throw away the game either. They're going to try and maybe make this one work. Rich trying to get up to his Mega as fast as he possibly can, but he's still exhausted. They're going to land it onto Lien, and he gets bursted out before anything else can happen. The all-in and the all-out going to be seeing Kazante going in over on top of this one now. He's 5v1, and I don't care how broken of a champion you are not winning that fight. I mean, that's a mountain soul as well, just having you available to stop the burst. Speaking of burst, though, they're going to try and just burst down XLB, who's trying to run away from this one here. The flash Chain of Corruption, he just won't die. Little piggy, show me your toes. And they can keep pushing forward and keep moving this move here as Vota can rip into the majority of this team. Oh, one more auto attack would have taken him out, but there's just nothing else to be done. Now Cube's in a little bit of a bad situation. He's probably going to have to use all of his dashes to get away. He will, but now it's just
HP, and if he are going to be able to convert that kill into an objective, picking up mid lane. Once again, look at summoner spells on the side of RA. Varus, no flash. Lien shouldn't. Ooh.
He's probably going to die here because he has no flash. And look, good kill. This dragon is going to go over. That's going to be Soul, and you've only just started the Baron. Lyric, this could be a little bit too little too late.
Yeah, NIP, they feel fine going with this one. Rich won't have TP, though, so it will just be these 4 members who have to opt into trying to prevent this Baron.
They're going to try and go for it. The Baron has now been stopped. They try and jump on top of him. Dream jumps back in on top of Lien, who flashes away. Kazante with Cube at the helm, trying to make this one work. He actually stopped the Dragon take Rich to try and join this fight. Southwind tries to go forward, but Photic has just got too much damage. The boomerangs and the ricochets are doing so much. Assum just about stays alive. Oh, Dream with the flash over the arrow means he does not die to the Varus. He will fall to the rise as Photic needs vision. Traded back, ninjas in pajamas.
So it leaves it to the 5v4 where ShaoLongBao did immediately burst it out, but you highlighted it. The dares of the cards.
Baron is on the cards. The Mountain Soul was confirmed and taken by Ninjas in Pyjamas. They are going to secure the Baron on the side of RA. Southwind will gladly give his life for the cause. They get everyone out with the Realm Warp, so it's not a lot of trouble there if he gets caught up there by Strife. While that's happening, though, Dream takes an opportunity to push in towards that top side and equal out the gold as best he can. Of course, gold does not mean anything. We got to take about relative stats, and that Mountain Soul is giving a hell of a lot of them. Leanne, you do not have ultimate, and you are in very much no man's land. His mid turret should fall. Charles, the cannon minion, should be able to take it. Ooh, XLB gets deleted right before our eyes. We did see a flash from Zhou as well. They're trying to keep this one fight going, though. This is a 5v4, and again, you can see just how powerful this Sivir is.
Like he was only a moment ago having to give up his flash. Because if those are short up, it feels like it would have been a lot cleaner game coming out from NIP so far. Teamfight NIP win, but again.
He goes in on top of a turret. They actually move them out of the solar flare, and this is going to be a full 5v5. They've gotten the Sivir, though, and that means the AD carry for the side of Ninjas in Pyjamas is not here. It's all on Dream. Zhou is dead. RA are just tearing them apart. They can't stick to a target. Ninjas in Pyjamas are running away, and with 10 seconds till Elder, I don't even think if they need it, they could just go mid.
Yeah, RA looks like they're just going to push out. They're trying to stop the back coming out from Rich. Strive, you're not stopping the back. It's caught out.
Oh, he didn't get the stun, though. And that means he's not able to get killed off. They can turn straight back onto XLB. Kill off the Sejuani. You know it's no longer a contestable objective. RA, they kept themselves in the ascendancy. They put all their resources into Stripes, and they're getting paid back in dividends.
That almost looked doomed for Strive going in, but the fact that it turns out not only into like a neutral play, but into a net positive for the side of RA. You can already see pings coming out on
Ninjas in Pyjamas have no choice. They have to go for this, but just can't get into turn time. They recognize the rest of RA were coiling around their neck, looking for that final strike like a viper, trying to get the last of its prey's life out of them. And now we talked about the goal being so equal. It's just ballooned. It's now like just nearly coming up to 10,000 out of one play. And this is an RA that have come in looking so good. So solid in just how they wanted to play. They put Strife on something that could carry. They kept giving him the resources. Southwind goes forward. They get the solar flare out of him. This is where the game's getting a little bit risky, though. You've gone a little bit too far forward, and now Southwind is dead. Whoa! I don't know if you want to be all that much far forward, but there we go. Rich finally gets a good in our ultimate. They need to try and make this one fight work. There's a double kill coming out now for the Photic. A Sivir finally comes online. They're TPing towards mid and bot. I can tank this up. It's fine. They're going to go for both mid lane and bot lane. Never mind. They're going to put Dream into the mid lane. This is it. This is the opportunity for Nip. They have to end it in the next 20 seconds. That win will be up. They've got a couple of Baron minions here from Strife. There's only a couple more seconds. They haven't got time. And oh, lordy, this is getting very close. It's still a significant gold lead here for RA, but Ninjas in Pyjamas are not to be dishonored.
Asheen, we've seen it go from like a 1k gold and a lot of bounds. Cube.
It's not been a lot about Cube. It's been a lot about the... Here we go. They're going to fully engage onto this one here. The Sivir is dead. Photic got caught. He got CC'd out. And just like you called it, Lyric, the game is over. There's no more damage for you. There's nothing you can do, NIP. Your AD carry got caught with his flash in his back pocket.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you can't have happen. Just huge mistake coming out from Photic. RA going to be able to go for the end. This game was a war of attrition, and the fact that RA were able to put up losing those early Drakes and make it through has been quite commendable. They don't have a wave, but they should still be able to look for this.
You can see XLB trying his very best. He's going to flash away. He has got himself his base and his Warmog to try and keep himself alive, but I think it's just a futile effort at this point. You're 5v1 and you are nothing but HP. You have literally nothing to gain or to offer in terms of damage. The Heimerdinger a little bit more, but again, not going to be enough. Despite the early setbacks, RA will take
and just something it seems like he's always like to default to. Like you said, though, ultimately, like they could decide to swap it up in the end. But overall, I kind of like what RA have ended up with a bit more. Strong team fighting. They have presence coming out that bottom side. And we're starting to see a bit of a clear divide. RA wanting to use the pressure they have from their bot lane to get ahead, to where for NIP so far has been about their solo lanes, which as they have once again Xiaolongbao looking for this invade.
Hextech ultimatum is there. There's a twisted advance, and first blood goes over to XL. That one takes a huge chunk of damage, and if he leaves, Assam could be dead.
You need to be careful, though. Strive does have his TP in mid lane. He's getting pushed in, so it should be hard for him to follow his Cube.
Oh, Cube's
down.
getting 1v1. Invincible. One more auto attack. He gets the kill. Oh, Cube. He was.
That's crazy.
I think Invincible canceled his auto attack twice. I'm pretty sure he did, but we'll see it in the replay here. The dragon was being taken. 1 minute till the third dragon. One apiece in that particular regard. There's another boatload of CC and yeah. 5.
It added a solid 10 days on that hype trade. Hey, but if you miss, if anyone missed,
is enough to get something out of you, and it comes down to trigger discipline. But now Leanne,
oh, Leanne,
why
he's gone.
Are you there? Question mark.
Yeah, you don't have any, like, I don't know if Strive would necessarily be able to. Okay, Leanne finds the pick.
He finds the pick, and they get the kill. That is as easy as you like. Leanne said, look, I went 4v1. I'll even let you go 3v1 and see if you can survive. The answer is you can't. And all they lost from that was Leanne's ultimate and Southwind's Ignite.
And now they're going to be able to guarantee the spot side turret. NIP will trade it on the top side with no one contesting Dream as of yet. Looks like they'll send Strive now, so they might actually be able to stop this one from going down. Honestly, doesn't really mean too much. Opening up... Ooh.
I was going to say, that's a hell of a lot of damage. And Dream, he flashes away after getting the Dominus out, but that was rough to say the least. There is still a flash.
Oh.
And yeah, even the Observer. Again, we're seeing... We talked about it coming into the draft. Rather, you mentioned it. That
to buy time for Photic to be able to take over the game is they're going to go for the engage.
They're going to go for the engage, go for the exhaust down on the Gwen. Guess what? Your Shroud is only good when the
looks like NIP are aware that this is possible, though. Xiaolong Bao.
Oh, the Train of Corruption doesn't land, but they do get the Abscond Abduct. Xiaolong Bao getting taken out just by Leanne for earlier moves. As we can see now, he tries to get himself away. They're going to be a TP coming in from the Gwen. They're going to try and get the Sun down to the Strife, who tried his very hardest to make sure he could get some.
Catch your wave top and start getting things in order to make sure that no shenanigans.
On your Varus, here we go. They're going to use the ultimate there from the Maokai to try and get this one going down. 4,000 HP onto the Baron. But Dream is dead. However, it's traded. It's a 1-for-1. Asim doesn't really have the damage here, and the Sivir does. This is Sivir doing it again. Photic flashes away, keeps himself alive, and Ninjas and Pyjamas, they take everything.
If you are RA.
An error coming up on the side of RA if they look at Photic right now. He's untouchable, unkillable. Side of NIP. Look at these damage items across the board. They'll blow somebody up, but if they get caught themselves, there is no survival.
With this Maokai ultimate to just keep forcing these turrets down and pushing RA back.
That one's dead.
Oh.
Scorch, my brother, Scorch. And now they're going to get the tower as well. Ooh, that's not the Prowler's Claw you wanted right there. There's a Chain of Corruption going down on top of the Yuumi. So we're going to see now Photic getting a little bit of damage down on top of him. We're going to be stop rushes used galore. It's an almost identical fight that we saw last time where NIP are in the driver's seat, but then they just throw it away over a random engage.
At least this time around, ultimate Luo Yan guarantees another pick on through. And every time of kind of struggles, he's back in the game, and we've already seen what the Sivir can do. So 2 carries that you can rely on, all reinforced
to you. So we're going to see Invincible. Oh, he got baited. He got baited, and now he's just going to end up getting killed. That's just how this one is going to go. They're going to get the double ultimates available to him. But now in mid, we will see the Camille going down. The Yuumi ult has been used, as has the Dominus. He'll be last, so he will have access to that. They're going to try and maybe make this one work. There's the ultimate there. They're going to try and put them both together as they both end up getting spell shielded. There's the Sivir going in. The Baron secured by RA. You can see Dream trying to make this one work because he's already killed off. They found Photic, and they've gotten him killed. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, he's been GA, but what good is it going to do? The rest of your team are...
Or something. He gets picked off immediately, and with the fact that spell shield's down, bam! Luo Yan has his timing to go in, and sadly, nothing Jwal can do can save him.
Oh, Invincible. I don't think you're going to be feeling very invincible in the next moment. He's going to get ulted upon. He's going to use his ultimate there. Actually dodged out from the Chain of Corruption. Just about gets out to die to Strife. But now with the wave coming in, we're going to see the Maokai ultimate. That's going to be soaked up easily, and that's a big engage to him no longer there. Yes, out.
It looks like they realize that. They know that they really have no opportunity to do so. They give it over. And now, I mean, they're just going to get punished once again. That was my expectation, and you know, reality's the same.
Yep, he'll lose his GA as soon as he gets it, and that's kind of sums up the game really for NIP.
Yeah, now you know we've got the items that we were waiting on to come
out.
Oh my god!
I mean, XLB goes golden, but why? Because now Zhou can't go anywhere and he's just gonna die. There's just nowhere for you to go. There's just nothing for you to do. And this damage coming out. Look at the needlework. I just realized Dream has 0 magic resistance. He's got a Prowler's Claw, a GA, and a Bork. What's he gonna do against a Silas, a Heimerdinger, and a Gwen? I'll tell you what, die. That's what he's gonna do, and there's gonna be the Baron. This feels like a formality.
God, I wonder if they go for any type of reset. I don't know if some of them are sitting on some gold. Looks like they are.
I physically winced. That was disgusting. What? That was before Elder.
That was great. And okay, well, we've been kind of talking like this game's been over, but yeah, this now Ari's gonna go for the push unless we get the most awesome, coolest 4v5 in the history of League of Legends. Keep your eyes on the Sivir. What is possible? What is possible?
Radio sports broadcast lyric is my favorite, but what is possible and what is probable, those are two very different conversations, and I can tell you right now, the probability of Sivir 1v5ing is at an all-time low. 2-0 for RA as they dispatch the Ninjas in Pyjamas.
I wanted to sell the